Welcome to Ask the Edmonds Cop. I'm Teresa Whipple and Sergeant Hawley. Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is a topic about not traffic per se, but parking.
Parking's
Sort of
still
traffic.
kind of traffic. I don't know.
Well, this question comes from a reader, and
Okay.
it actually is with residential areas popping up with lots of development. Street
yeah.
parking is at a premium.
Sure.
What is the minimum space that must be left unobstructed to the left and right of a residential driveway?
Okay, so instead of just answering that one little snippet question, which we'd probably be done in 30 seconds,
Yes.
and you wouldn't have much of a segment.
Correct.
We'll get to that, but I thought maybe we could also go over some other parking regulations that people don't know about.
Right.
So it's important to know we have two type of parking regulations within the city. We enforce state law, which is the RCW, and we've talked about that, before. And then we also have Edmonds municipal codes.
Okay.
Many of the state codes we have are actually codified under Edmonds municipal code. So, for instance, if you were to look up Edmonds Municipal Code 8.06.010, which I have memorized for many, many years, that covers almost all of the Washington state traffic laws and allows us to enforce them in our municipal court because it's not a municipal code.
Right. So when you write a traffic ticket, it's usually related to that code.
Correct.
All right.
So if somebody runs a stop sign, we list the state violation. We also list that municipal code, which gives us jurisdiction to charge state codes into municipal codes.
Okay. Very
So
good.
that's how that works. That's kind of a
Yeah.
a little side
In
tangent.
case you were wondering.
In case
all
you were
those
wondering.
numbers on your ticket, that's what they mean.
That's what they all mean.
All right.
So common parking laws. No double parking. I've got a whole list of them here.
Okay.
No double parking, so no side by side. Can't park on a sidewalk. You can't park within an intersection. Or, this is kind of a no-brainer, where it's posted no parking.
Yeah, well, sometimes people don't read signs.
Yeah, that's true. So this answers the viewer's question: in front of or within 5 feet of the curve of a driveway.
Okay.
So you can't block driveways and within 5 feet.
Okay. So 5 feet, that's all.
Mhm.
That's pretty close.
It is pretty close.
Okay.
Here's a whole bunch of other more numbers here for you. 15 feet either in front of or 15 feet from a fire hydrant.
Yeah, I think we all learned that a while ago. Yeah.
20 feet from a crosswalk, 30 feet from a traffic signal, stop sign, or yield sign.
Okay.
Okay, so in that one you'll see quite a bit, especially some tight residential neighborhoods. People are parked like right up pretty
By a
close to the
stop
stop sign.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And of course, all of these regulations, I'm sure, are there for a reason, and that is to make sure that people can see when they're pulling out of places, or when you're at a stop sign, you have to have room to be able to, see around and all that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
50 feet from a railroad crossing, that's a pretty
important one.
That's a safety thing, yeah. Yeah, cars and trains do not mix. Facing wrong way on a street, we see that one occasionally. Further than 12 inches away from a curb.
Okay.
So that's for the bad parallel parkers out there that can't
Get your measuring stick out when you park. Yeah.
Yeah, you're halfway in.
Yeah.
Now we have some specific municipal codes. A couple of them are parked on a roadway if there is no curb. You cannot park on a roadway if there's no curb.
Okay.
So you can't have your tires on any portion of the roadway.
Wow, I think I hope there've been no police around, but I think I've come across that situation, especially in Edmonds. There's a lot of places that don't have
There's
curbs.
some neighborhoods that do not have
And you don't want to drive on
curbs.
somebody's grass.
Correct, but a lot of them have gravel easements or so
So
forth.
you're
where they
supposed to
park.
look for the gravel.
Correct,
So
but you're not
supposed to
no
be on the
tires
street.
on the street. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to remember that one.
Yeah. Or if you're parked on a portion of the roadway and there is a curb, but there's less than 10 feet between your car and where the center line is.
Okay.
And that is to prevent narrow streets from getting narrower
Sure.
with cars parked. Fire trucks are pretty big. You need to be able to get them in, and let traffic move around. And one final one, expired plates.
Uh-huh.
You cannot park a car with expired plates
On the street.
on the street. Wow. So that's a municipal code.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, and that's just the goal of that one is to try and keep people from collecting cars or
Sure,
junk
and
cars
just
from
leaving
piling
them
up.
around, yeah.
And we have a whole section on, maybe we'll talk about abandoned cars next time.
Oh, yay.
So, and towing and stuff. But
Okay.
that's kind of to keep abandoned cars from getting dumped all over the city.
Okay. Well, good. Well, we went beyond. We always go beyond the question and answer lots of
try.
questions. We try. So thanks for joining us,
You're
and we'll
welcome.
be back again soon with another episode of Ask the Edmonds Cop.